Hey everyone, Jacob here. Today is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, and today I'm actually at the Westmorland Fair with my mom. Yes, this is another fair I'm going to this year, and this is actually the first time of me being to this specific fair, and it's probably going to be the same ones like we've seen before, but let's see what this one has to offer. Well, first off, we're going back into a rabbit barn. These are probably pretty much the same type of rabbits we saw last time. Look at how big this one is compared to my finger from a distance. Look at this little brown one. Look at the way he's laying. He's kind of laying how my dogs lay when they're hot. They also got chickens in here as well. They also have turkeys in here as well. I think they might have lambs in this building right over here. Alright, I'm at the far end of the building, but right here they got goats. They got two in here just playing around. Here's the sheep. They might need to be sheared soon because look how fluffy they are. Here's some more of them just hanging out here. Okay everyone, I hope you can hear me over the fan, but I'm about to head into the barn where they keep the Holsteins, or the dairy cows as they call them. Here they are again. This is probably the same type of cows we saw at Washington. Here's a legit Holstein there, black and white. I was literally right over there. I'm now walking down this aisle now. Here's some calves just lying around. Alright, here's the horse barn. Look at this one. It's like all white with black spots on it. There you go. You just eat your hay. That's it. You got it. Look at this guy. He's also eating his hay too. Alright, I'm out of the barn right now. Take a look at this big front end loader made by Hyundai being sold by Silvis Equipment. Alright, so we're just wandering around right now, just trying to see what else this place has to offer. As you can see, we're in the area where they have food and all sorts of stores and stuff like that. So we're gonna look around here real quick, and if I find anything interesting, I'll let you guys know. Alright, here's some I didn't expect to see. There's some little pigs and goats just chilling out here in the sun.
I know, it's done at 5, 6:30.
Very nice. John Deere's also got some of their lawnmowers and gators here, which they're promoting. There's some you don't see every day, a camel here. They're usually found in the Sahara Desert in Egypt. There's another one right there. I'm in one of the sheds tents where they sell stuff, and look at some of the stuff they got on display here. Look at the guns hanging right there. Tried some out, they're pretty cool. Alright everyone, I'm at one of the far ends of the fair here, and I finally found the spot I was looking for. There's of course some Bobcat equipment because they like to promote their stuff, I mean. Here we go. Look at this. Alice Chalmers D19. Farmall Super M. Farmall A. John Deere 50. John Deere MT. International BN. Late styled John Deere B. Late styled Model A with electric start. I believe that's a Ford. No, it's a Ford 9N. Farmall A. Farmall 560. Some Alice Chalmers. This one's a Model B. John Deere 212 lawn tractor. Farmall C. And an Alice Chalmers WD. Some more lawn tractors like Cub Cadets. Here's a John Deere GP. I haven't seen one of these before, I think. It's a nice tractor. This was built from 1928 to 1935. There were three variants of the John Deere Model GP produced. There was the GPWT, which stands for wide tread, the GPO, which stands for orchard, excuse me, and the GP-P, which stands for potato. Real quick, I know this isn't related, but look, I think I hit the jackpot with Mountain Dew right here. I could take this home and have all it to myself. Oh look, they also got a mug root beer right there. Here's another piece of equipment that's being displayed, John Deere V451M round baler. Oh yeah, right here's a John Deere 630, I mean. We got a Ford 8N. This is a real 8N. This is what my friend Hunter has. Fordson Model F, one of the best known tractors produced. Farmall M. Farmall H wide front. Ford 600. Another Alice Chalmers B, I believe. Alice Chalmers WD. Farmall M. A couple Alice WCs. And then we have a couple Farmall MTAs. TA stands for torque amplifier. This one has shift on the go and independent power takeoff. This is the diesel version. That's why it's an MDTA, because it's diesel. And of course, they got John Deere has some more equipment on display here. They got like compact tractors, even ones with backhoes like that one. They even got a mini excavator back there and the skid steer I showed you, including even the gator as well. Here's some old antique stuff for sale, like these motors right here, and they also got a disc plow right there. Yeah, it uses the discs to turn over the soil like a mold board, except it's using discs instead of the actual mold boards themselves. Here's an old McCormick Deering Farmall narrow front. I believe it's an F20 or something like that. Here's some more old lawn tractors on display. Right there, that's a John Deere 435 diesel. This John Deere tractor in particular uses a General Motors diesel power engine. It's a 2-cylinder diesel. This specific model was first built in Dubuque, Iowa. Alright, I'm in the building and take a look at all this old equipment they got on display here. These are the types of plows that horses used to pull. Here's an old grain drill. Here's a John Deere 14T baler. Never seen one of these before. The first modern square balers John Deere ever made. They got some more equipment just sitting out here in the field. Here's some more Coyote equipment. If you don't remember, I saw this back up at the Butler Farm Show. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed everything I got of the antique tractors and the equipment down at the far end of the fair. Right now I just walking around with my mom right now. Got a bottle of Pepsi just to stay hydrated. So we're gonna walk around a little bit and see what else there is, because we've pretty much been everywhere. Here's some Caterpillar equipment on display. Cleveland Brothers Caterpillar 255 skid steer. I think they might have bees in this building over here. Here are the bees right here. I accidentally walked past them. Probably a couple hundred in there, if not 1,000. Look at the apples they got on display here. Some of them are all dried out and maybe rotten. Not to be rude or anything though. They got sheep's wool in here too. They got bales of hay right here, or just stacks of hay, of alfalfa, and I think Timothy grass. Smells good. Alright, I'm in the next building over from where I was a couple minutes ago, and hopefully you can hear me over the fan, but they got more Lego stuff here. Take a look. I used to play with Legos a lot when I was a kid. Okay, this one is in first place, but this was not from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. If anyone knows where this was taken, let me know, because I know the person who took the pictures from Latrobe, but I don't know where this picture is taken itself. Okay everyone, I hope you're enjoying the footage of the show I'm getting of the fair here. I mean, right now me and my mom are still walking around. We went in a building, checked out some pictures, and one of them was of Chesapeake and Ohio 1309 at the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad in Cumberland. And another one was of Canadian National number 89 at the Strasburg Railroad out in Strasburg, PA. So if anything else is interesting, I'll let you know. Take a look, there's more Legos here, I didn't even notice. There's the one of number 89 I was talking about. Oh yeah, there's 5901, a diesel streamliner. There's locomotive 16 at the Age of Steam roundhouse. There's also a semi hauling a tractor, and Canadian National 89 again. Here's the Cassandra Bridge overlook near Altoona, Pennsylvania. Here's Chesapeake and Ohio 1309. CSX's first responders unit. As you can see, it's 911. You can tell it's a different paint scheme despite being a black and white photo. Here's another photo of 1309 at the Frostburg Station in Maryland. Alright, I'm back at the livestock barns, and real quick before the sign probably falls down again, there's the Westmorland Fair flag right there, if you could call it that. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed everything I got of the Westmorland Fair. This one was actually pretty good. It was a little small, and the video will probably be shorter because it's a little bit smaller than usual, but still I hope you enjoyed it. Right now me and my mom are about to find our car in this parking lot, and we're gonna go stop at Walmart real quick to get some for my grandma's car. For once we actually came in my grandma's car because it hasn't run in a while. It ain't an old car, it's just it needs to run. So I'll see you in a little while. For those wondering, this is my grandma's car, a Kia Forte. Alright, hey everyone, it is currently 10 to 4 right now. I'm just sitting up in my room about to get to work editing the video, so I hope you enjoyed the footage I got of the Westmorland Fair. It was decent, it wasn't the best in the world, but I think it was pretty good.
But anyway, I'm just sitting. Like I said, I'm about to start editing the video. As you can see, I'm just drinking some root beer right now, Sioux City root beer. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.